All right, Shalom. Just want to check the feed, make sure everything, the audio is on point. No interruptions. We live. All right, Shalom. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who taught me this truth. Double salutations to all you Akim out the labor in the house of David, the elect, that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers. Shalom to the elect. All right, I'm back with another quick lesson through the Holy Spirit. Akwadash. All right. Title of this quick show here is the mentality of a 2/3 American nigga. All right. Charleston White edition. How about that? All right. So this video was sent to me last night by one of the brothers. And I just want to, just add my 2 cents in on it. I'm pretty sure a lot of brothers are going to go in on it through the Spirit. But let's just pull it up and get right into it, man. All right. And this is the reason why 2/3 of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and Hispanics here in Babylon, America are finished. All right. Let's get right into it. Let me share my screen.
Say now listen, I understand you niggas done discovered some knowledge. You niggas have discovered, hey, you a Hebrew. Some niggas say, hey, I'm a Zulu nation. And I'm saying, I ain't none of that shit. Nigga, I'm a nigga. I'm a nigga, baby. The seed of a nigger. I'm the seed of a Nigger slave. I ain't no Hebrew Israelite, none of that shit. I don't want to be no motherfucking Hebrew Israelite. I want to be a dumb, ignorant, big dick, shit talking nigga that can't read like the ignorant niggas that can grow food and build something. Now you niggas go on and be Hebrew. My grandmama is 84 years old, and I go say somebody Hebrew, she'll cuss you and me out. My mama don't identify as a Hebrew. I identify as a nigga. Ignorant motherfucking nigga playing smart, talking shit, and that can fuck like the government. All that other shit you niggas talking about, ain't no Hebrew kill no white man. Ain't no Hebrew ever raped no white woman. I'm down with raping and killing white folks, nigga. Yeah. Ain't no Hebrew came and they wasn't no DC sniper. Man, you Hebrew niggas ain't never done shit for us. So why the fuck would I proclaim and profess to be something that's weak in a motherfucker as a goddamn black ass Hebrew Israelite that ain't got nothing, won't do nothing to nobody, and hooping and hollering, talking about what they is. Die for it then, nigga. Fuck you talking about die for it. Go 50 Hebrews get up and die today. Show us. And nigga than that. So you talking like the rest of these motherfuckers.
Right. So let me get the scripture, man. We're not gonna get too all into this shit. All right. The guy is he's clearly, off the rocker, missing screws upstairs, the whole thing. But anyway, let me get this. All right. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and verse 13. And it reads, it says, honor and shame is in talk. All right. Honor and shame is in talk. And the tongue of a man is his fall. And see, this is the mindset of the average nigga here in Babylon, man. And they think like this, they talk like this. And the tongue of these niggas is going to be the destruction of many of these niggas, man. How about that? All right. Because this is, as we're seeing here, this is the mentality of a true 2/3 nigga. And the only solution for niggas that have this type of mindset is death. All right. There's absolutely no saving a 2/3. All right. This is Proverbs real quick. What did Yahweh Shai say? This is Proverbs 8 and 36. And it reads, it says, but he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All that hate me love death. Right. So, hey, can you really be mad at him though? At the end of the day, a 2/3 is, you know, a nigga is gonna be comfortable being a nigga, man. All right. Majority of our people can't see outside of, you know, America, being black, being Latino, Hispanic, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really pour too much energy into a nigga like this. You know, this guy, you know, he has a platform, you know, where people follow him. He'll say some things that stir up controversy and things like that. But at the end of the day, he's just an average nigga that's just lost. All right. He's just a lost cause. You know, a nigga that's stuck in his ways. And like I said, the only solution is destruction for niggas like that, man. You know, he's clearly a fool. You know, we don't got to go back and forth or anything like that because we deal with jakes like this on a regular, man, at the camps. Niggas come up with their stupid ass opinions, you know, voicing their foolishness, not making any type of sense, you know, whatsoever, man. So niggas like this just simply got to die, man. You know? Anyway, this is 2 Corinthians 4:3. It says, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. All right. This nigga Charleston White is a lost nigga. He's a lost cause. All right. And the Lord didn't want him to receive it. This is why he's on this video talking the shit that he's talking. All right. So the Lord had put that in his spirit to say this on these platforms. So his ass can get marked. And many others that think like him, that follow this guy. All right. It says, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. Right. And I always go into this word lost. All right. Because I just wanted to make an example out of this video. All right. When we talk about 2/3, this guy is a prime candidate. Right. Prime example. This is for the word lost.
Strong's G 622. Apollo me.
All right. To destroy. If our gospel is hid, it is hid to them that are lost. All right. To destroy, to put out of the way entirely. And that's what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to do to 2/3. All right. He's gonna put these niggas out the way entirely. All right. The only solution is the sword, is destruction for these niggas, man. All right. To put out the way entirely, abolish, put to an end, to ruin, render useless. Yeah, 2/3 are useless vessels. All right. Vessels fitted for destruction. It says to kill, to declare that one must be put to death. All right. To perish, to be lost, ruined, or destroyed. And that's this nigga Charleston White, man. Right. So like I said, I mean, you can get mad at him, but at the end of the day, you know, he's just a lost nigga. Like, what can you say? All right. He's just a vessel that wasn't meant to receive of the truth. All right. Simply put. So going back. All right. Again, 2 Corinthians 4:3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. It says, in whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not. So this nigga has been blocked by the angels, by the Lord, man. He's been blocked from receiving the spirit of understanding. All right. He's just a dry bone. All right. That didn't receive of the breath, pursuant to Ezekiel 37. All right. It says, whom the God of this world, and who's the God of this world, man? All right. Going back to Esau. All right. The physical incarnation of the spiritual demon, Satan. All right. And whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not. Who's the them? The 2/3. All right. 2/3 are stuck being niggas, you know, black Americans. Right. They love it here, man. All right. Their mindset is not elevated past America, Babylon. All right. They weren't set up to receive the truth. This is why they don't agree. This is why they can't see it. This is why they come against the doctrine. All right. In whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahweh Shai, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them. So they didn't receive of the light, man. All right. This knowledge didn't shine unto them, so to speak. They didn't receive it. That's why unto this very day, it's all about the elect, man. You can clearly see why 2/3 are not going to make it. All of Israel ain't going to make it on this side, man. All right. Romans 11:7, it says, what then Israel have not obtained that which you seek it for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. You see that? Only the elect have obtained the truth on this side, man. All right, the 100% doctrine. All right, the whole roll. It says, what then Israel have not obtained that which you seek it for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. All right, the remaining of our people, the 2/3, were blinded from this truth. All right. Verse 8, it says, according as it is written, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua have given them the spirit of slumber. All right. Hey, this nigga is still asleep. All right. Really, in actuality, 2/3 are just dead men walking. You know, it says, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. All right. Just talking about right now here in 2024, unto this day. All right. Niggas are in a state of sleep. All right. Unconsciousness. All right. They weren't given the breath of life. Verse 9, it says, and David saith, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them. Right. The scriptures, the understanding. Let it be a snare, a trap. All right. It said that in Psalms, 60, was it Psalm 69? King David said that. He said that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. All right, because this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, this gospel, this truth is for the welfare of our people. But King David prayed to the Most High that this knowledge would be a snare. All right, a trap unto the wicked of our people, man. All right, it says, and David said, let the table be made a snare. Let the table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them. And let their eyes be darkened that they may not see and bow down their back always. All right. Keep niggas like this in a perpetual state of confusion. You see? Let's play it again.
Say, now listen. I understand you niggas done discovered some knowledge. You niggas have discovered, hey, you a Hebrew. Some niggas say, hey, I'm a Zulu nation. And I'm saying, I ain't none of that shit. Nigga, I'm a nigga. I'm a nigga, baby. The seed of a nigger. I'm the seed of a Nigger slave. I ain't no Hebrew Israelite, none of that shit. I don't want to be no motherfucking Hebrew Israelite. I want to be a dumb, ignorant, big dick, shit talking nigga that can't read like the ignorant niggas that can grow food and be or something. Now you niggas go on and be Hebrew. My grandmama is 84 years old, and I go say somebody Hebrew, she'll cuss you in me out. My mama don't identify as a Hebrew. I identify as a nigga. A ignorant motherfucking nigga playing smart, talking shit, and that can fuck like the government. All that other shit you niggas talking about, ain't no Hebrew kill no white man. Ain't no Hebrew ever raped no white woman. I'm down with raping and killing white folks, nigga. Yeah. Ain't no Hebrew came and they wasn't no DC sniper. Man, you Hebrew niggas ain't never done shit for us. So why the fuck would I proclaim and profess to be something that's weak in a motherfucker as a goddamn black ass Hebrew Israelite that ain't got nothing, won't do nothing to nobody, and hooping and hollering, talking about what they is. Die for it then, nigga. Fuck you talking about die for it. Go 50 Hebrews get up and die today. Show us. And nigga than that. You talking like the rest of these motherfuckers.
Let's get our Proverbs. All right, Proverbs 14:7. All right, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 7. It says, go from the presence of a foolish man when thou perceiveth not in him the lips of knowledge, man. So, you know, all you niggas that's following this bug out, all right, steer clear away from this man. All right, this nigga's a fucking fool. All right. And the talk of his mouth is going to certainly lead him to destruction, man. This is why we say 2/3 of you niggas got to go, man. You got to die now, man. All right. That's the only solution, man. All right. Let's get this too. Because his like they say, you know, his glass is already full. You know, you can't pour into a glass that's already full. You know, his mind is already made up. All right. He's stuck in his ways. All right. And that's the mentality of a lot of you niggas out here, man. That's why you're going to be destroyed. 1 Timothy 4:1, it says, now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits. And this nigga Charleston White is a seducing spirit, man. Because, you know, he has a lot of followers. People really, you know, hold to what he says, man. You know? So you might have a simple Jake that might hear this and believe this guy. You know, follow after his ways. It says, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. Right. So those demons are already embedded in his ass. There's no swaying him. There's no changing his ways. All right. He's stuck in his own vain understanding, only to be destroyed. You see? Because Jake doesn't really understand that when Jake gets on these platforms, they don't really understand when they talk shit about their heritage, their nationality, about the scriptures, about the Lord and all of that. They don't really understand the magnitude of the things that they're saying, man. Right? That's why the Lord said in Matthew 12:36 that every idle word should be given accounted of in the day of judgment, man. The Lord set up these platforms for niggas like this to get on here and say the outlandish wild shit that they say, only to be marked for judgment, man. You see, because this guy, he's proud, man. Right? Proud and fucking foolish. All right. Let me get this too. This is because these are all the scriptures that I had lined up that I was thinking about when I saw this video. You know what I'm saying? This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1. Okay. Let's start up. Yeah, we could just start up from the top. So this is Wisdom of Solomon 1, chapter 1, verse 1. It says, love righteousness, ye that be judges of the earth. Think of the Lord with a good heart, and in simplicity of heart seek him. For he will be found of them that tempt him not, and showeth himself unto such as do not distrust him. All right. For it says, for forward thoughts separate from the Most High in his power. When it is tried, reproveth the unwise. For into a malicious soul wisdom should not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin. All right. So wisdom is not going to enter into a malicious soul, man. All right. A reprobate mind, man. All right. Like this nigga Charleston White. All right. It says, for the Holy Spirit of discipline will flee deceit and remove from thoughts that are without understanding. It will not abide when unrighteousness come in. All right. It says, for wisdom is a loving spirit and will not acquit a blasphemer of his words. See that? For Yahweh Shem Yahushai is witness of his reigns and a true beholder of his heart and a hearer of his tongue. Let's read that again. All right. So all these things that these niggas be saying on these platforms, on social media, you know, talking proud against the Lord, talking proud against the Bible, your heritage, the prophets. All right. All these things are going to be accounted for. That's what our people don't understand. See, nobody gets away, you know, with their words. All right. It says, for wisdom is a loving spirit and will not acquit a blasphemer of his words. For Yahweh Shem Yahushai is witness of his reigns and a true beholder of his heart, meaning his mind, and a hearer of his tongue. Right. For the Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, filleth the world, and that which containeth all things have knowledge of the voice. Therefore, the point, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid. Neither shall vengeance, when it punish, pass by him. You see that? So you're going to receive judgment. See, niggas like this, Charleston White, and many others that think alike, that have this mentality, that have this, you know, this particular mindset, are going to die grievously. All right. It says, verse 9, for inquisition shall be made into the counsels of the ungodly, and the sound of his words shall come unto the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, for the manifestation of his wicked deeds. All right. So all these words, all this puffed up speech, you niggas love to talk, thinking that you bashing the word, that you bashing your own nationality, you coming against your own heritage, right? You're gonna give an account for it. You're gonna be rewarded for your words, man, for this type of mindset. All right. It says, for the ear of jealousy heareth all things. Nothing gets past the ears of the Most High, man. Right? For the ear of jealousy heareth all things, and the noise of murmurings is not here. And this is what this nigga was doing. He was just murmuring, talking shit, talking proud, man. That's why as soon as I seen the video, I was like, oh yeah, this nigga gonna die, man. You know? It says, verse 11, therefore, and these are all warnings here, man. It says, therefore, beware of murmuring, which is unprofitable, and refrain your tongue from backbiting, for there is no word so secret that shall go for naught, and the mouth that belieth slayeth the soul. See that? So your mouth is going to get you slayed, Charleston White. You see? Matter of fact, let's just read that in the GMT. Let's pull that up, man. It's pretty heavy, man. Wisdom of Solomon, the first chapter. Let's pull that up real quick. All right. In the Good News translation. We just rolling in the spirit, man. All right. Because this guy, he likes to talk a lot of shit. Controversy, it sells, but he's barking up the wrong tree on this one. All right. He just pretty much marked himself. But anyway, GNT, Wisdom of Solomon, the first chapter. Let's jump down. Let's jump down to verse. Let's jump down to verse 7 or verse 6. So this is back in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, and verse 6, and this is in the Good News translation. Knows every word that people say, right? No one who speaks wickedly will escape notice. Sooner or later, he will receive just punishment. All right. Prime example, man. Look at that nigga Polite, man. All right. All that shit he was talking shit for years against his own heritage, against the Bible, against the prophets, the true prophets of the Lord. Time went by. He thought All right. Hey, every single time, man. I don't even know where I was at. Salakia. That's crazy. Let me see. Where did I stop off at? All right. That's right. That's why 2/3 got to go. That's right, brother. You know? Yeah, Esau messes with the stream like usual. So, damn, where did I stop off at? Bear with me 1 second. Bear with me. I just want to go where I left off at. Give me 1 second. I'm just going back on the feed, man. I'm catching hell on this YouTube, on the StreamYard, man. All right. So anyway, we'll just read that again. Let's just read it again. All right, and we'll move on. All right. So anyway, let's go back and read that in the Good News translation. All right. Real quick, bear with me. All right, let me share my screen. All right. All right, there we go. All right, let's go back to this real quick and then we'll move on. So let's go back to where we started off. All right, because I don't know where it cut me off at. All right, but this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1. And we'll start it back up at verse 6. All right, so this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1, verse 6 in the Good News translation. All right. So it says, wisdom is a spirit that is friendly to people, but she will not forgive anyone who speaks against the Most High. Right? It says, for Yahweh Shem Yahushua knows our feelings and thoughts and hears our every word. Right? Is the volume working? God damn, boy. Hold on. Let me see something. Is the audio on? All right. This shit is crazy. Can y'all hear me? Let me know on the comment board if you can hear me. All right, beautiful. The water. All right. I just want to make sure, man. This shit is Con, verse 6, we left off, Akia. The volume is good. The water, brother. I appreciate that, man. That's all I needed to know. Appreciate you, brother. The water. Verse 6. Salakia, man. This shit is this stuff is hell, man. But anyway, let's go back. Let's go back to it. Stop wasting time. All right. So anyway. All right. So this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 6 in the GNT. It says, wisdom is a spirit that is friendly to people, but she will not forgive anyone who speaks against the Most High. For the Most High knows our feelings and thoughts and hears our every word. All right. So this is why this is a message to all you Israelites out there that's straddling the fence, that's still talking shit, that's coming against the word. All right. This is a warning for all you Jakes out there, really. It says, since verse 7, since the Lord's spirit fills the entire world and holds everything in it together, she knows every word that people say. All right. So nothing gets past the Lord. Verse 8, no one who speaks wickedly will escape notice. Sooner or later, he will receive just punishment, like I made the example of Polite, of the so-called consciousness community. All right. All the things that he said about our leadership, our apostles, him coming against his own heritage, the truth, coming against the scriptures, he eventually received of his judgment. All right. So nobody gets away is the point. Sooner or later, he will receive just punishment. Verse 9, the intentions of ungodly people will be closely examined. As I talked about, that's the Inquisition. All right. That's going up into the heavens. It says their words will be reported to the Lord. Right. And then they will get the punishment that their wickedness deserves. So eventually, right, the Lord is going to get you. All right. Every outer word will be accounted for in the time of judgment, as the scriptures say, man. Right. It says, verse 10, God will tolerate no challenge. All right. It's a zero tolerance policy with you niggas, man. All right. Yahweh Shemel Shah will tolerate no challenge since he hears everything. You cannot hide your complaining from him. Right. That's why I said, hey, we have the example of what happened to our people in the time of the wilderness. After seeing the miracles that the Lord did to get us out of Egypt, Jake was still complaining, murmuring against the Lord. It was better off in Egypt, you know. And I'm saying spirits are back on the earth is the point, man. It says, verse 11, it says, so be sure that you do not go around complaining. It does no good. And don't engage in bitter talk. The most secret things you say will have their consequences, right? So, yeah. So just because you talk, even if you talk shit and it's not out loud, even if you're talking shit inside your mind and your spirit, hey, it's still being accounted for by the Lord. You see that? It says the most secret things you say will have the consequences, and lying will destroy your soul. It says, do not bring your own death by sinful actions, man. So the point that's being harping here is, Jake, you got to watch what the fuck you talking about, man. All right. Anyway, here's another one dealing with the power of the tongue. This is Proverbs 18:21. It says, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. You see? Man, show you how powerful the tongue is, man. What you say, which comes out of your mouth. Yahweh Shai said that it's not what goes in. What he said, not it's not what goes into the mouth, but what comes out. You know, is what defiles a man. Roughly paraphrasing. Proverbs 13:3, it says, he that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life. Right? You got to put a bridle over your lips. Scriptures talk about that. All right? He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life, but he that open wide his lips shall have destruction. You see that? That's why I said the only solution for niggas like this that think like this is death and destruction. All right? Because hey, since you don't believe, hey, you're gonna receive death by pain, the scriptures say, man. All right? This is a nigga that don't want Yahweh Shema Shah to reign over him. And what did he say? Bring them hither and slay them before me. Right? 2 Ezra chapter 7. Okay. 2 Ezra chapter 7 and we'll start at verse 16 here. All right. 2 Ezra chapter 7, verse 16, it says, Why hast thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is to come rather than which is present? Then answered I and said, O Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, that bears rule, thou hast ordained in thy law that the righteous should inherit these things, but that the ungodly should perish. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for the wide. For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wide. All right, because 2/3 are not going to make it on this side. All right. It says, and he said unto me, there is no judge above the Most High, and none that have understanding above the highest. The point, it says, for there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them. For Yahweh Shema Shah have given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment. Right. So Yahweh Shema Shah gave us the way. He gave us righteous direction, starting with the prophets, man. He gave us the way to go on what to do to live. All right. And what we should do to observe the punishment that's coming. All right. But it says this, verse 22, nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, but spake against him and imagined vain things, like this nigga Charleston White, man. He said he wasn't a Hebrew Israelite. He said he was a nigger, you know, all the shit that you heard. You know, he descends from a nigger slave and da-da-da-da, right? Because our people really don't have a ruling class mentality, man. Right? Our people really don't view themselves as the sons of God, as kings, man. You know, this is a type of this type of mindset is prevalent among Jake, this defeated nigga mentality, man. All right. This is why niggas got to go. It says a bunch of defeated niggas. It says, verse 23, and deceive themselves by their wicked deeds and said of the Most High that he is not, and knew not his ways. All right. Everything that was displayed in the video here. All right. It says, but his law have they despised and denied his covenants, and his statutes have they not been faithful and have not performed his works. Right. It says, and therefore Ezra's for the empty are. It says, and the bride shall appear, and she coming forth shall be seen. Shall see my wonders, right? But the point is, all man, this is what it is. Man. All right. Must be them internet. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm gonna leave it like that, man, because this shit is tripping. You got some edification out this video, man. I'm gonna just wrap it up because tweaking right now. All right, so I pray this lesson was edifying. We give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. All right. Double honors to the apostles and elders. A great millstone taught me to all you Akim out there laboring. They shalom. This is crazy.